Something's taking longer. Woo! All right, there we go.
All right, we're streaming.
That's funny.
Hey guys, it's me. Aw, it didn't work. The green screen's broken. Oh well, you don't get me with the green screen today. If that's the case, welcome to Moonland. We're gonna switch right into all three.
Let's make sure you guys can hear me. Zach, you're the number one guy. Can you hear me? Oh, my green screen works in here, of course. Woo! Excellent. All right, you guys, welcome to Moonland. This is episode 10. Chat from TeamViewer. Hi. First time chat. Hi, guys. Hi. Musakar. Hi. Hello. It's Moonland. So below me, I'm Kieran. Welcome to Moonland. Below me, we got Brandon, and below that, we got Alicia. On our stream today, you may notice we have a little bit of a nice, better layout. We're slowly building that up. Our concept artists were nice enough to give us this little, framing. Maybe next week we'll have it animated, too. And we got a new chat box for the chat down there, so everyone can see. Though apparently I can't see the chat. Why not? Oh, because we need to disable the static. Alright, guys. I'm going to actually switch on to my desktop to show you guys today what we're going to be talking about. Oh, there's Brandon. If you guys didn't know, this is our Moonland development stream. So what we usually show off is what we're doing on Moonland. This last week has been an awesome week for production. We've got a lot of stuff kind of closer to where we were intending. We have multiplayer coming up. Brandon's packaging that up right now. We have Alicia working on some buildings. And I'm going to show you off. Now, I have to say, Alicia, I didn't import all your other rocks, because a couple of them were like stupidly high res, and I didn't even realize, and I tried baking them, and they crashed my blender. But I'm going to be importing all those other rocks.
The ones that were... Okay.
I noticed the ones...
in the finalist folder should have been... Okay. I'll take another look at them. I thought I...
No, I didn't look at their names. I didn't look at their names. They have like high res on them, so I was actually just clicking the high res ones. It's my fault. Yeah. Okay. But I have them all, and I'm going to bake them over the next weekend, or maybe this week, and then we'll get those ones in too. So I guess I'm going to lie when I'm saying we got the finalized rock look and feel. We got that, but we're going to add more rocks too. So I'll be showing that off to you guys today. Brandon's smoking. Reading the comments here. Nice. Here we go.
I'm smoking hot. That's what I am.
I guess I can't really see your background. Duck your head for a sec. Yeah. There's part of Moonland, you guys. It's a nice screenshot we'll be sharing this week as a background for your desktop. So I'm going to jump in and just show you.
I just dropped the little cover.
Oh. I've lost my actual desktop. 1 sec. Here we go. Minimize that guy. And hey, chat, look, you got your own little bubble now. Isn't that cool? I love the cats with glasses. So what you were just seeing on the screen was Alicia's city work. We'll be taking another look in a sec of that. But first, I wanted to show you our latest look and feel of Moonland. So let me just hit F11 here to full screen. And let's zoom out a bit. I wanted to show you guys how Moonland has been progressing in the art, style, and feel. So this here, you see, is the... Now, don't get me wrong, I may have gone a little overboard on rocks, but I was rocking out, and now we have this amazing amount of mesh detail inside our game. And you can see you can go right down close to them. This is all thanks to nanite, a technology that has been brought into the Unreal Engine to allow us to bring styles together, to really merge the look and feel of something that is more stylized. Now, is it anime? Is it Western? It's probably a little bit more anime-esque, but, you know, our concept artists are from Colombia, So it's kind of a multi-faceted art style. And you can see we have the really hard-edged rocks Alicia has been working on. I'll zoom into these guys. These are our big hero rocks. And you can see they're really nicely sculpted. You got a couple, let's go take a look at this one here. Look at that guy. Beautiful work, beautiful work. And we got our shader working to highlight the outside edges too. And then we got, these are, there's actually a foliage system that's used to paint plants in Unreal. And I've been testing that out to paint our small, medium, and large rock detail. We got some procedurally generated rocks, and we have some scan data that me and one of the other coworkers went out and scanned the environment. So we actually scanned the real world and put it in the moon. And you can see that under the ground here too. This is a chunk of the real world that we scanned. And that's all come together to start to bring you the look and feel of Moonland. I hope that you guys are really liking this. This is the first look for how we really want people to experience. You know, it's on the moon, and you'd think, well, what about the cities? What about the cars? And we've shown you a couple of that, but we really wanted to get the base core look of the moon, the surface, where you're going to spend some of your time jumping, fighting. You're going to use your pets. You're going to fly your ships, and you're going to just explore, do quests on this moon surface. So we wanted it to be detailed enough we could bring pathways and build sections off that really felt like they were themselves. But to do that in the traditional sense of 3D modeling would have taken months. We would have had to build every aspect one-to-one. There'd be a lot of tiling going on. You can see tiling on the base mesh here. I still haven't replaced that. That'll be going away eventually. I think I've been playing around with I love Krita. If you guys all out there have a Photoshop clone that you like, post it in the comments. But for me, Krita is my favorite. But recently, just for ease of use, I installed Photoshop, and I absolutely hate it. But that's besides the point. It has some tools in there that that are just way quicker and easier to prototype. And one of them is their offset tiling tool. So I've been playing with one of Alicia's Substance, I think, textures she made of the bumpier ground, and trying to make it tile a little less apparently. So that's what we'll probably be using for the ground. I think we could do I could actually render out some pebble maps or something, like just literally normal maps built out of or Boolean geometry. We'll figure that out. But the base ground is really just I haven't got the footprints working yet. I haven't really tried. I've been more obsessing about the rocks. You can still see the lovely sky that our concept artist built for us. And so next week, you're going to see us in here together, running around, and maybe even collecting coins. Or something, something obscure for fun. What are you guys thinking, chat, hey? What are y'all saying? Don't die before buy Moonland. Want to see Kimmy's Moon? Kimmy's Moon? You guys are weird. But there you go. There's some Kimmy Moon for you.
Kimmy's Moon Punch.
Oh, I thought he meant just the bum. I mean, okay, let's add a moon punch. Here, she doesn't even have fists. She can't even make fists yet, guys. Just chill. We'll get there. But I bet that's gonna make an excellent cut for Daniela later. So as I zoom through here, we're gonna get out of this and we're gonna go into something next. I guess we could talk a little bit about how we're doing. We've got our multiplayer going with Kimmy. We showed off a video of that, and I'll be posting that on our YouTube channel. How's that, Brandon? How you doing there? Things are
I'm
packaging?
doing good. I'm watching the output log right now, just making sure everything is going well. And it should be. I was able to get the portal to work, so that's all that matters, is that the portal is working, and multiplayer still just got to put it all in one container, and
Yeah.
It looks like it finished. Let's see.
Oh, and I'm streaming you too. So this is
Awesome.
Brandon. He's been packaging our game, getting it ready for us. You know what? I'm gonna fix our stream here. You guys, you don't need to see all the Discord menu stuff. You want to zoom in, don't you? Yeah, there you go. Here we go. He's running in Moonland. Ooh, pretty.
And all of these have replication, so we can bump into these balls and knock them into each other.
All right, you copy that over to us right now so we can play that on stream. That's amazing. All right. Well, he does that.
Yes, there is one console command. You will need to run a console command. Though.
That's okay. We just as long as the three of us can be in there, that would be amazing. All right. So let's let Brandon do his work. Oh, take us there too. You guys will. So the good thing about this is that our multiplayer means that you guys get multiplayer. So you guys stay tuned. It's literally packaged up. You know, you need probably a bit of a strong computer to run it. But you guys just save your pennies. Because I'm sure you can save up enough that when Moonland launches, you guys can all join us in the metaverse. All right, so what we're looking at here is Alicia's new prototyping. Alicia, take us through a little bit of this while I readjust the screen.
Yeah, so we found a free plugin for Blender that will help us generate buildings really quickly. So you saw me model some of those big, like, nicer looking buildings from the concept art from the concept artist. So those will be like our hero buildings that'll be in like the main square or the main downtown area of the Moonland city. But these will be for kind of like in between. So, or if there's any kind of mini game like a race, or where we just need to kind of generate stuff that maybe you won't look at for a super long time, but will make the city feel fuller. So it's the add-on that is called Buildify, and you can create the modular pieces of your building, and then so I have that here, and I have some other ones. Some of these are still the ones that came with the add-on, because I just was trying to do some testing with it. And so you can see all these modular assets, and then what happens is if I hide those and I turn on, I can just make a building and from a plane. So if I have this one made, but if I make a new one and I just go in and I apply that modifier for the geometry nodes, say building, it generates a building. It looks a little funny to start off with, so what I'll do is those look okay, and then we can go in and we can scale it up, and it builds the building in real time.
Can you zoom in a bit?
Yep.
Yeah, there you go.
And kind of generates the building. You can pull out sections. You can cut it in half, pull out, extrude another section.
That's so cool.
Now, I want to preface this with, this isn't our final look. This is for testing. But we wanted to show you guys how we are going to be using a smaller team, building supremely massive assets for our cities. And even right here, these are apartment buildings in Moonland. So they'll have functionality, and you'll be able to purchase like your own apartment. You'll be able to go inside of it and decorate your walls, put up posters, show off your items you found on the moon, and show off your NFTs. There'll be a mini NFT gallery if you purchase an apartment, and you can show it off to your friends. But yeah, please continue to make super complicated. You know what?
You can get kind of funky with these.
You could make Moonland as a text. Like you could spell out Moonland in buildings.
Ooh, let's try that.
Let's see. Yeah, play around with that. See if you can do that.
Alright,
I'll read some of these chats.
We'll do it.
Oh, love you more. Thanks, Dayrazor. You and Zach are definitely going to have to get some Kimmy toys or some Kimmy figurines. I'm going to be finding out where you live, and I'm going to send you one of these each. Maybe even one of the early prototypes. It's not as pretty, but you know, these are the very first ones. How much rent? We haven't discussed that yet. So here's a big thing is I'm an artist and I'm a designer and developer. I'm not an economist. Economicist? I don't deal with the economy. I don't deal with money. I leave that to other people. But I've realized I've had to do a lot of research lately as we've been developing our currency in the game. Tokenomics. Yes. Yeah, Zach. So tokenomics, definitely for the crypto side of things. But what about for the in-game side of things for people that don't want to participate? So we want this game to be advertised to people that are both gamers that love crypto and gamers that don't even want to talk about crypto. So that people can play and have fun together. And it's the balancing act of how many hours in-game is currency worth. So when you sit there and you play Moonland and you one of the very early things that we're going to be showing off in the Moon demo is we're going to be building space junk. Sounds a little weird, but you'll actually be able to go out outside the Moonland city and you'll be able to collect space junk and bring it back, and one of the guys will trade you the space junk for the in-game currency. We're going to have monsters. I've shown off the isopod in a previous Twitch stream. You'll have to go take a look. Those creatures really love heat. So any vehicles, equipment, anything that really like gives off heat, they come from the core of the moon. So when the moon cracked open, they poured out, and so did so many other creatures. And plants. Did you know the moon had plants? But yeah, so we're going to be developing a lot of the side missions where you have to help, clean these guys off and get them away from the equipment to keep things running. Now you're going to get points and you're going to get credits that you can trade in for, the tokenomics of the cryptocurrency, the tokens that we're on the other side of. So that's a huge discussion we're still talking about because we want it to be fair for players that grind at the game, and we want it to be fair for people that just want to trade using the mobile app. So in the future, after Moonland launches, we're going to be launching a mobile app. After we launch the early multiplayer, I should say, because we want people to be able to start trading early on. So we're going to have a mobile app that allows you to trade your in-game currency for question mark. You guys will find out in time. Don't worry. Stay tuned.
It's in the email.
It's in the email. Yeah, check the email. Alicia gonna write Moonland with the apartments. Yeah, this is the Moonland apartments. It's kind of cool. The M already looks amazing. Can you imagine like jetpacking up and landing on the top of the M and then like running around the top of that building? That'd be pretty cool. I think we have to have the Moonland apartments. We could sell apartment buildings in the Moonland apartments. That would be kind of cool. How much would you guys pay for an apartment out there on the chat? What are you going to pay for a Moonland apartment? Where you can display anything from the internet, any wallet. You can show off your NFTs in a gallery. Yeah, it's going good. It's really cool. Oh. Need bank to mortgage. Yeah. We actually will have a bank in Moonland. But that's a lot for the trading of items and currency and storage. Because, banks store your goods. I was thinking that the bank in Moonland could also be the place where when your player's storage is full, you have to go to the bank to deposit things until you buy like an apartment, which then you can deposit things in the apartment. Every apartment will have it's called an infinity door or an infinity chest. And you can put all of your items in there. So when you own an apartment, which will probably, I don't want to say the NFT word, but the apartments will probably be NFTs. And so when you own one, you unlock the infinity chest or the infinity door, and you get to shove all your items in there. So you get infinite space for items. 1,000K? Do you mean $1,000? I mean, sure, that's a good price. Yeah, the money we can pay our mortgage. Oh yeah, totally. we could probably set up some kind of a mortgage system for the bank because we call it a bank. So we could just have, let's say, I don't want to get too detailed on the stream, but you could definitely take on like $100,000 apartment, and you just have to pay every month. And if you don't want to pay, you can sell, or maybe if you don't pay up, the bank can access your credits or your items and sell off your goods that you've purchased, but not your NFTs. Your NFTs are yours. So once you purchase it, maybe you don't fully purchase the NFT until your mortgage is paid off. Wow, what boring talk. But it's all things that go into game design. Like, we literally have to talk about mortgages in a game. But
a reverse mortgage on your NFT apartment.
Yeah. Can you take out a double mortgage or on your NFT? I look forward to the day when you can actually bring an NFT to a real bank. You can be like, look, I own it. Here's my wallet. And they're like, oh, yeah, okay. And they just, like, buy it off you as investments. Actually, that makes me curious. I wonder if banks in the back end somehow or the government is actually investing in NFTs as well. They have like an analyst that like looks up what's the like most stable NFTs to buy and just invests in them like slowly with your like you guys have 401ks. I have a Canada pension plan. That's the same thing, but our country has a bad habit of investing in things that die. Canada, that is. So we got 110 people.
All right, yeah, you guys should have the client in your email, and we should be all get ready to test it. Just got to get it installed and run that command I sent in Slack.
All right. I'm gonna switch away from you for a second, and I'll switch
Moon
to.
almost spelled.
That is so cool. Okay, I'm going to switch back to my screen. We have 110 viewers, maybe even more. Streamlabs is pretty slow at showing me the actual viewers. I'm going to show everyone off again just a round of the rocks. Well, Alicia, you go download that email, and then I'll probably point it over to you, Brandon, and then I'll download that too. So let's do some rocks. Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome back. You're still here. I know a lot of you have already seen this, but it looks like we've gained a lot of viewers. So this is our game Moonland. This is running in the Unreal Engine 5, and we are... I should just like record something that I like press play because I just do the same thing again. We are working on multiplayer social gaming world in our corner of the metaverse. It's called the Moonland Metaverse. And it's a very stylized take on hyper realistic graphics. We're trying our best to go as detailed as we can, but leave it so that we really do look at our character. You can see that she's stylized, her suit, but we're adding as many little details as possible into this so that it really does show off the next generation of software and hardware that we're using. Also, we want it to look pretty. Like, Moonland's supposed to look amazing. So, I'll just take you through a little fly-through again. This is our demonstration of our rocks. The moon is made out of rocks, so we really wanted to get that moon surface working really well. We have procedurally generated rocks. We have 3D scans that the team has gone out and scanned. And we have hero rock assets that are made... actually, Alicia, right down there, made these hero rocks. And there's more coming from her, too. I'll be posting those in the coming weeks. We have a lot of different details and a lot of different styles all coming together with this new shader, so we don't have to even texture anything if we don't want to. We can pull out the details using vertex colors with the new nanite. It's a very incredible system. We're still working to push its limits and to optimize our stuff, so a lot of the stuff you see is prototype to really find our style, but I feel like we really did do a good job at that this last week, pulling all the bits and pieces together. Alicia was just showing you off the buildings, so with a small team, we wanted to maximize our abilities, and we found a plugin that allowed her to procedurally generate buildings made out of pieces she's created, and now she was actually building the Moonland logo in that. But Brandon just finished packaging the game, so if all goes well right now, we are going to show you the first ever Moonland multiplayer demo. I'm just going to close this. I'm going to click save. And we'll hide that. Go back to us. I'm going to go to... Oh, that looks so good, Alicia. That looks so cool. And Brandon's already in. So I'm going to him. And now I'm going to go copy the game. And I'm going to run a copy of it. So you guys just stay tuned, okay? Oh, all right, Zach. All right, Dayrazor. Don't worry. You can watch this pre-recorded, and it'll be cut up on social media next week. Of course, I have to open my email on stream. So. One moment. Oh, yeah.
For
And
IP, what should I put that?
Yeah, for the IP, just type in the local one that I sent. So just when you press that little tilde key, just type in open space and then punch in all that information there, and then hit enter, and it should send you to my world.
Okay, I'm downloading it now, you guys. Google doesn't want
So
me to.
in the IP part, you don't need to type anything in there. If you click the name, whenever you type in there, hit enter and then hit login, and then it will change the name above your head.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that was one thing Brandon did this week is he got names working. Though he's gonna have to have them camera facing.
Yes.
All right, I've also downloaded. Is she in? You're in? Oh, not quite.
My mouse isn't working. Oh, there we go.
There you are. I'm right behind you.
Ah. Awesome.
Oh. Well, I went to the...
In the white room?
Yeah, but I don't see you guys, and my name disappeared.
Yeah, the name will disappear when you go in there.
Yeah, it's set up for the level, right? Don't worry about it. Are you on the VPN?
Yeah.
All right. And Brandon, you're running the VPN, right?
Yes.
Okay. We have had bugs because we're all in different parts of the world. It'd be a lot easier if we were in the same office. There wouldn't be as much hiccups. So just stay tuned. I'll be right in there too.
Let's see.
And this is one of those things people like, you shouldn't test things on the stream. I'm like, nah, frigate, I'm gonna do it. All right, so I just gotta make sure my Unreal Engine's closed so I'm not running two versions and I don't die. My mouse is really laggy right now, so I'll warn the whole Twitch stream. I'm running this all off my laptop. It's a super laptop, but oh, if it hiccups here, just please stay tuned. We'll be either right back or we'll be right with you. But you can see this is let me just describe this. So the initial concept for Moonland, I wanted the first level for multiplayer to be the Matrix. I wanted it to be a Matrix room where you felt like it was empty and the possibilities were endless. And this looks like Brandon's pulled it off. He's got some weird walls in there. I mean, I don't know why you have walls.
I tried to make him look like the ambient occlusions filling in the corners. I try to make it look like it's a glowing white room.
Yeah. The atmosphere. You can delete all the clouds and make the atmosphere white, but with a tiny gradient, so it goes down and just make the whole bottom a huge thing. It doesn't matter because it looks fucking dope. This is... I love your like weird balls that you're playing with.
Yeah, I wanted to put in a beach ball.
Oh, take your time. Yeah, thanks, Quantum Chris.
So you should be able to run the command again, and it might... and then if you run that command again and go back to through the portal, it should send you where I'm at.
Oh, I think I've taken over the stream. Hey, what's the IP? Or do I need to?
It's yeah, I put it in the Moonland dev, but it's local, so 192.168. 2.6.
2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2.6. 2. All right. So you guys, this is our hub world. This is me controlling the character right now. Jump in, I can zoom in, zoom out, and we're in this little hub world. So what this is it's the place where we spawn. And in Moonland, when you go into a battle arena, so when you're not just hanging around with friends or checking out movies or watching comedy shows, you're going to battle, and whether you're battling with mechs, with ships, or with pets, the first world is always going to be a hub world. And the first game is always a race. The race to get to this door. Right now it's a portal, and you'll fly to the moon. But the first person to get in will be... Oh, and I don't see anyone either.
That's very odd. Let me look at the portal again here and see what exactly is going on. So it's a trade session.
But yeah, so we're going to have headbutting in next week. Oh, will we be able to play with a VR headset? That's so funny. Someone asked me that earlier. So, yes. Eventually, yes. But we want to get the core of Moonland out. So, we want to have it so that everyone is... Oh, let me just hit one of these. Ah, there we go. We want to get the core of Moonland done in third person, in a regular game style, so that when it actually does... There, is it going to hit me there? Yeah. So if it actually does work in VR, we want to make sure everything's polished, and then we want to do a huge optimization pass. So yes, we will. And in the future, the thing that I would like to think we're all thinking about is augmented reality. So one of the things Moonland is going to be cool for is that we want to eventually just do augmented reality. In our app, you're going to be able to see your items and pets placed in real life. So it's augmented reality. It's not really the game, but you'll also be able to do your banking on the app. So for Moonland, of course, and so that's the kind of thing that we're gearing up for. Right now, this little open world, it's cool, but there's no one else in here, Brandon.
Yeah, that's I don't know why I don't know why it's not popping up in there, because all of the join session code hasn't changed.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna keep playing with it and see if this will work. Turn this off here. I am going to turn off the server temporarily.
Okay. Yeah, maybe you had to package the server back up too.
If you guys actually tried to run it, try to do the command again. I'm running it in engine. I haven't made any changes, so perhaps this will behave a little bit better.
Okay, I'll run it right now.
And still the open with the...
Oh, do I have to type open?
Oh, not in there. So type in your name.
Yeah.
And then set it to whatever you want, and then after you hit login,
then do
you
tilde?
will then, yeah, and it might prompt the login screen again.
And then just open.
Yes.
192.168.2.6.
Yes.
Okay, I did. I don't see anyone. I'm in the hub world though.
Yeah.
Well, we got names. All right, you guys, we got names, okay? We really need VR support. I want to touch and kick the ball with my VR set. Yeah, I know, and I want... So, I really... Oh, it just popped up again to join a game.
It may do that whenever you run the command. I need to reposition where those nodes are get triggered.
So, I'm going to just run into the game, and then... Let's see. Fly me to the moon. Oh. It
now
broke.
doing the open with the IP doesn't do anything anymore for me.
Okay.
Stay tuned, guys. This will work next week. Don't worry. I'm back in again. Let me go.
We're so close to getting it to work.
Yeah. We literally have had this working, but we had a little glitch, and then we fixed something, and now it's in refusal. Oh.
Oh, whoa, hold
Oh,
on.
cool.
I see another person. Hello.
Hey, that's me. Hey, guys, we got it.
We got it.
Hey,
We got
so
one
just
player.
in the hub world now, Alicia, just do the open command.
Yeah, it wouldn't let me do it, but let me just see if I
Oh,
can.
oh no! I got kicked out.
Sorry, I hit
Redownload
escape on accident.
You did? Ah.
Yes. So now that it's launching for me,
Yeah.
there we go. I am in the lobby. Type in Brandon, hit login. Above my head, you may see my.
Oh yeah,
username
there you
now.
are. I don't see my name
Oh.
anymore. But hey, Brandon, I need you to do something for me too. Put this in your notes. Oh, were you gonna? You were supposed to jump in.
It
First?
shouldn't matter.
No.
Oh, I guess it does matter.
Okay, well, just do tilde and open, and then we should be both in the same world. Oh.
Ah, I see you
Hey,
guys.
it's all three of us. You guys, you're witnessing a momentous moment right now. Can you guys move for me? Both of you. Brandon, move. Yes.
I'm in the center and I'm jumping.
Oh,
All right,
yes.
I'm gonna run into the portal first.
Okay.
And let's make sure that this right here is all working.
Oh, I can't. Yeah, there you go. Oh. Yeah, you get in there first. We might have to all teleport in there, but
Let's see.
I can't type my name. Oh, there we go.
All right, it didn't send me.
Oh, I got in.
Did you?
I'm in the white room, yeah. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing.
Let's find out.
If he isn't in there first.
Oh, I am. Also, no. It just didn't. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, it wasn't. It wouldn't send me at first.
It's not sending me either. Okay, I'm hacking. No. No.
We run it off localhost. Open localhost. Bam. Step foot.
Okay. I'm coming back in, guys. Oh, there you are. Hey, well, you guys, this is the first time we're all playing together, so it's really fun. Oh, and only Alicia's allowed in.
Restart it.
Okay. I'm gonna exit. So, yeah, let's all quit the game and let him restart it. Hey, let's,
So, it's your client.
That was cool. That was fun. I can't wait. We're so close. And then headbutting. I can't wait to be knocking each other against those walls. Hey, chat. Is there a noise in the background? Can you guys hear my air conditioner? All right, I'll use the name Tuna. I promise.
All right, now if you guys
Yeah.
restart the clients, run that command again, jump through the portal, it should send you here.
All right.
At least that's what happened last time.
Quantum Chris, yes. So I'm kind of not against violence. I just don't want to make a violent game right away. So what we're doing is we're headbutting. Okay. Oh, and run the command. Oh, I don't see. Oh, I see one person. Oh, you just disappeared.
I'm in the room, but I don't see Brandon in the room.
I'm in the room too, and I don't see anyone else. But if I'm in the room and I run the command, do I connect? No, I just go right back to this start. We're getting there, guys. 137 viewers, guys. For anyone tuning in, we're testing our multiplayer. That you can see. Oh, hey, let's just all run around in here for a sec, okay? Do we have collisions? Is collision? Oh yeah, we do. So you can see our multiplayer is working right now. This is us in the hub world. We're just having some problems teleporting to our main world. That's all sorts of things. We have something called Perv Force that we're going to be using so we can all work together better. But right now we've just been copying the builds back and forth. It's not a good technique. Don't do it. But Brandon, do you want to go first and see if you can go and open the portal?
Yes. It seems it wants to open that world as a client, which we got it to do it networked once.
Yeah, just the two of us. Somehow whoever's in there, I think it has to be you or the server, and then we can if we do the open, it'll probably open to that world.
I'm just gonna completely restart the server this time.
Oh, okay.
All
right.
And then we're gonna try to run that one more
So,
time.
Exit the game. Alicia, do you still have Blender open, or did you close it?
I still have it open. I can continue writing Moon.
Yeah. Let's show that off, and
Moonland.
we'll test this in a sec. You guys did just see it for the first time ever. We had multiplayer, and this is first time ever for Unreal. It's taken us a while to get there, but we definitely have it, and it's going to be exciting. Stay tuned. I'm going to go back to Alicia.
And while Alicia's trying that, Kieran, would you be able to try to hop back in?
Yep. Give me a sec. I don't actually see Alicia's stream. Her desktop.
Did I get this connected on? Oh yeah, I stopped. I got disconnected here. Let me share that again. I think when I launched the game.
Thanks, Ray Luna. Yeah, totally. All right, you're back.
My Discord stream.
So you guys, Alicia, you tell everyone what you're doing here.
Yeah, so I, if anybody wasn't here at the beginning, I found a add-on that will help us build buildings really fast.
I'm in,
I'm
Brendan.
gonna show you you can just click and drag, and it makes new buildings really fast. Find how to get this to work again. There we go.
Okay, I'm in the white world, Brendan.
Yeah.
I'm doing the open command. And now it just sends me back
So
to
then
the...
I can extrude, and it builds the buildings in real time from some assets that I modeled. But right now we're working on trying to draw the word Moonland out of the building.
So, Brendan, it seems like the first time I go in once, but then once I go back to the hub, I can't go back in.
Okay.
Let's see, I'm trying again. No, I can't get in. Let's just do the open command. Oh, I see you.
Yeah, it says it said failed to create a session, but then it created the session for me.
Interesting. Alright. I see you here. Maybe try again. So yeah, did you zoom down to the side? Sorry, I missed that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
okay,
showed
cool.
about the sides.
Awesome. You guys, you're gonna be able to. Maybe we'll just do a fun little side NFT thing and just sell about like 1,000 apartments. Like the first, that's it. So that sounds like fun. What does chat think of that? I don't know if there's a lot of NFT people out there. We got about 100 people watching. So hey everyone, we're Moonland. I think it would be really cool if we did just sold off 1,000 apartments in this new Moonland structure. We'll put it somewhere on the Earth or on the moon. Oh, I almost died. Sorry, I'm playing the game on the other monitor. The Moonland game. Oh, yeah, not teleporting. I'm gonna have to exit and open it again.
I just shut off the server.
Oh, you did. Okay.
I'm gonna run this locally and set up a bunch of debug just to kind of see exactly where it's sending everybody.
Cool. Yeah, we saw each other in the white world.
We got it to work. It worked somehow.
It worked somehow. Don't say that. It worked because you did magic, and you're. So like Brandon's never played with Unreal before, so he's got this working in the last 2 weeks. So I think we're doing some pretty good magic. I may have showed my brother is an artist. He goes by Catnip. You can find him in the crypto scene or on the internet graphic art scene. He does a lot of work out there. He's a mural artist, actually, to spray paint and stuff. But I showed him a little turnaround. I like to share stuff with him. He's a good a good back and forth. We have a good rapport. He can criticize stuff, and I don't take it too harshly, I guess. I said, here's some early work of our it's quickly done, and he reminded me that we've only been working on this for about 6 months. In total, Moonland has been thought of and in concept phase, but even you guys, we've only been building this for 4 months, and we already have a character creator. A little buggy, but we'll fix that later on. and you guys, it's online. We can actually send you links to play with it, but it's not public yet. So we will eventually post that in the chat, and we'll share that out, and you guys can make characters in our character creator. And we've also built this entire demo now. We're about to put together the first Moon City for you guys to explore, meet the NPCs. One of the things that we haven't talked about is the living worlds we're building. So what we're doing is we're using a couple of these new AI modules in Unreal to really create our NPCs with background story, life, and they move around the world. They're not just in one spot. They have day-to-day lives, and you really get to explore a world that has like comic relief everywhere. So that's one of these aspects that I'm really hoping to bring to you guys over the period of the development over the next year. We're going to be showing off a lot about the different characters, the hero characters, just like we have hero rocks, we have hero buildings. We're going to have the hero characters of Moonland, just like any world. The president of Moonland. We already have the queen of Moonland. I actually told her, and you guys know her, that's Daniela. She's going to get her first, we're going to build a character from the character creator for her. And put her in the game as we're going to give her a little crown and make her the queen of Moonland. But we're also going to be building characters for people that we bring on the stream or influencers that we talk to. Gamers out there and NFT artists. We'll be building a lot of characters to show you off the flexibility of our character creator. And we'll be adding those guys as NPCs. Will they be hero NPCs? I don't know. We'll figure that out. Depends on how cool they are. But
Can you still hear me?
Yep.
Okay, well, my computer's completely locked. I ran too many clients at one time. So I will be right back.
It's nice. You look frozen. Oh wait! Don't disconnect. Oh, you're gonna ruin everything. You ruined everything. Oh hey, you know what? I still have it. It's okay. Let's
Not too bad if I do it one way, or
I can just do this too. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it. Brandon's gonna be back in like 2 seconds. Sorry guys, the stream is disrupted currently because Brandon's computer melted.
need a coronation ceremony.
Yeah, we need to
Have to.
bleed out a goat. He has the most powerful desktop, but I bet you he's on his laptop. You know, he's probably not even. I don't know. He's got like out of all of us the most powerful computer.
Yep.
Let's go back and can you zoom in around that again? Just like go down to the base level. That's so cool. It looks so sweet.
Before I took like a screenshot of like the street view. Like,
Yeah.
Looking up.
I love the signs too. The Blender signs that pop in that are smaller and bigger. That's so cool. It's so nice. Yeah. Yeah.
And it'll look really cool when we have our own funky signs, like the concept art with all the like wacky edges on them and stuff.
So answer me this. Let's see a side view just like that. Can you make it so see the can you see me? Yeah. So there's like the row of windows that go down like this. Can you make like one of them just kind of like you can't say cockeyed now, can you? A little like adjusted, just like a little stylized, like it's been broken, kind of it or something. Like one of them's like kind of bent. Can you do that? And so just one of them does it, or like every like 200th?
I don't know that I haven't dug too much into the actual like nodes.
But we can after we bake it out, we can go in and add.
We could if we wanted a more.
Because we can make these nanite objects, you know, like we can. The glass doesn't have to be see-through. In the Matrix demo, they're actually using. It looks like you can see inside the windows, but they're using a parallax cube map, just like Brandon did.
Yep.
Yeah, but it looks really good. You should go check that out, Brandon. And so we can do that, and then nanite can do reflective surfaces, just not transparent. Mm-hmm. And so these buildings, we can just merge them in one piece of geo when we're done, like in Blender. Yeah.
That's the original add-on. You couldn't when you would hit apply, it would just delete it. So I added the little instance or recognize instance, and now when I hit apply, it becomes one mesh. So
awesome.
When I go into the edit mode, we can fully edit these however we want. Like I can grab the little. We can
carve in bumps and
satellite
bristles
here and like move it over.
I love all the little things you've got going on there. That's sweet. You guys, chat's still seeing this. Chat,
But-
what you're looking at is procedural buildings. It's a technique that Alicia found online, and it's a plugin for Blender. You guys can play with this, but it's the 3D skills that are going to go into making these stylized and cool. So, looking good. Yeah, we'll get some more things on the rooftops and what. I don't know if you saw there was also a procedural road tool that I saw for Blender, and it you just draw curves and it just makes it. I'm sure we can do that in the Moon to like have like nanite meshes that are like the ground where you can drive vehicles, so we can make like carved in moon tracks. So we do that first, right? We make the tracks in Blender, export the pieces as the with the nulls, and then we can use those as blueprints to place them. Like we can do a bunch of different angles. We can place it so people can build their own tracks. So it's like a cube system, and people could just change the tracks how they want. And it would come with all the side stuff. We do like some cool lampposts and stuff. But I was thinking about how that's awesome. We can build like train track pieces, and then in the game we just have those as blueprints, whole sections, and just we can fuck with it. It's gonna be cool. It really is. It's really quite amazing. What happens if you subdivide it to make the circles more round? What happens when you make rounded edges?
That is actually what I'm trying to do right
Or
now.
can you select all the edges and do a bevel? Oh, is that what you're doing? Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, that's cool. Yeah. Zoom in on that. I want to see that. Wow, that really does it just looks like a Moonland apartment building, man. You really are nailing it. Hey, sorry, chat. I don't mean to ignore you guys. You're lovely people all over there. Hold on. Just to satisfy one person, I'm gonna have to make the name Tuna. Sorry. Chat, just to satisfy you, here you go. Oh, why doesn't it appear? Brandon, my name's not appearing.
Whenever you type it in there, you hit enter and then hit login, and it'll change your name.
Okay. 1 second. I just want to run around this white world for a second. I do like this. It's exactly how I first saw it, Brendan. The Matrix world, and then like mouse headbutting is gonna be so much fun. Like, and you did the balls from the ceiling, so it just makes it chaotic as fuck.
There's a fun little physics glitch that actually happens with the Unreal Engine. If you run and jump into a falling ball, and like kind of go sideways into it, it will launch you in the air too.
I'm trying. Oh, maybe I need to
go to one that's falling a little bit higher.
Oh yeah, I love how they offset. You know, have you ever seen the metronome stuff?
Yeah.
That happens in CG too, eh? Even though random isn't random. I can't find one. Oh, I shot it really far away. That was cool. Oh.
Yeah, it's like based on the normal of the face that you hit, it launches in a cool different direction. I love it.
I'm trying to do it. I'm just chat. If you're watching this as our multiplayer test arena, it's really fun to play around with. Already, this is Moonland. It's very simple. The controls are like any game you've played. We don't want to complicate it. We want everyone to play. And next week we're going to be knocking each other in the glass. That's what I'm going to call it. Knocking each other in the glass. Knocking glass. All right. Let me exit and let me go back in. I still have to satisfy. Oh wow, that's looking cool. All right, 1 sec. Are you going to use?
How do you change the text?
So you have to right click and turn it to mesh. Convert to mesh. You can, if you need to bevel it, you have to do it in the settings first, or you can convert to mesh and then do that.
No, but how do you change the actual
tab,
text that's generated?
Tab. Just hit tab, and then type.
Well, I have a. I don't know.
You know, like a vertex mode.
Okay.
You just click the text and then hit that.
Oh.
Yeah. It's super simple. Okay, so tuna. Here you go, chat. Hit enter and then login. No, my name's not showing up anymore. Damn it.
Just.
Oh yeah, no, it is. I was just in the dark. Here, let me go over the light. There you guys go. Tuna. There's a screenshot. I'm gonna screenshot that. I'm gonna kill my computer, but I'm screenshotting this. Alright. We now have a player, Tuna. Chad, I hope you're happy. It makes me sad. I had to make a tuna face. Alright, I'm exiting. Yeah, you're gonna be able to do it with text? That would be really cool. When you hit tab, then you can right click and convert it. No worries. You guys like that, eh? You got your tuna character. Hey chat, I got a question for you guys. Do you like it when the name is shown above the head? Because personally, I've thought that maybe that's something that you should give people the permission to do. And maybe it's like there's like almost like a shift button. So when you press shift, it pops up all the names on like it looks like almost an augmented reality like interface. But for third person, it's just in the world. And then when you let go, those disappear. I really don't like seeing people's names above their heads all the time. What do you think? You like it? You like to see each other's names?
Oh, they look crazy. Okay.
Oh wow.
Whoa!
See, if I don't like reset the normals on these,
Oh yeah.
They look kind of funny.
Zoom in. It looks crazy.
Oh,
It's bogged.
my computer's not not liking this.
We're all guys. If you want to send us anything, send us supercomputers. Oh yeah, that looks nuts.
And then
Oh Jesus.
funny normals, and then if I just go,
And it put all those like vents and stuff in weird spots. The mesh from the text is awful.
yeah,
But it definitely shows me how you can hack the system.
for sure.
Oh yeah, cool. That definitely
we
fixes a
go.
lot of it. Now what about those vents? You know what? I don't mind the ones
The
on the
vents,
windows. That's cool.
It's gonna be some fine tuning of me modeling some, I think, smaller assets or tweaking some of the settings.
No, you know what?
because-
You just make them work. You just do square the ones that can go in the windows that are fucking up. You make them the square ones that look like those the ones that are for like AC units, right? Give them some pipes in the side, so no matter where they are, they're like piped into something. Or you could also distance them a bit and always have pipes that go down or up a bit, so that they're always like kind of like in front of the window, but like pulled
Right,
off.
something.
Yeah. So it doesn't really matter. Some will be in the window, but it doesn't matter. We
Yeah,
can
we
go
can
in and delete the.
fine-tune it.
Yeah. Especially on the Moonland apartments. Hey, Quantum Chris, I like the good idea. But good idea that you can. Yeah. So maybe shift. No, shift is for run. But maybe tab in game. When you press tab, it turns on your whole interface. And when you tab again, because I really want this game to be beautiful. I want you to, especially for a social multiplayer, like I want this to be the chat room you use instead of freaking Facebook. Like you just come in and you go chat with your friend. You guys all group up. You check out your cool stuff. You can show off whatever
I like
you've
these
bought.
O's. Look at how crazy the
Whoa.
O's are. With all the,
There's like
all the
100,000
top and
apartments.
all the pillars and the windows.
You could probably go into the base geometry and delete a couple
Yeah.
edges, and it would and you don't have to delete all of them. Maybe just a couple, so it's like some are squished and some are not.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. How Roman.
Loading.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Whoa.
Real estate price going down. Yeah. There's only going to be one Moonland Apartments, but maybe people can take a chunk of the moon and buy a chunk of the moon, and then put their own apartments there. Because they could give us text and we could build names or things. That's kind of amusing. We could literally customize the game for people if they want to pay. Doesn't even have to be an NFT, right? Like you just Second Life. I mean, Second Life, they have real money currency property for years. Like I remember when someone spent $500,000 on an island in Second Life, and it's like, what? That was like the early days of what is going on here. Now we're all just used to the internet having multiple currencies.
Gotta thank Valve for creating the very first NFT foundation.
This is cool. I like this. I do have to admit, I like the square ones with the beveled edges, because that was cool.
Yeah.
But you can play with this. You could find what if you took a silhouette of our logo? You like you split out the different parts. You like move them away from each other because they're all crammed together. But you could just cut out each individual letter, and do that. That would be kind of cool. That has enough bevels and stuff too. Oh, anyway, it's endless. You could do a picture of Saturn, like a silhouette of Saturn. That would look cool too.
Yeah, we can do all. It's just creating a plane, and then we just apply this modifier, and it builds up the buildings, and then you can edit how many floors, how tall you want it to be.
Can you edit the base floor, or is that's just like doors and stuff? Like
that's just like it's. You can. I could edit so that it looks like it's not different from the floors above. I just had it this way because that's kind of how they had their template. They had like more brick here and then like plaster on the top.
No, cool. Yeah. So we can do different things with that.
Ones. But yeah, so like the top, the bottom can be different than the top.
Could we do sidewalks on the bottom? Because we just make geo that goes on the bottom. It's like a sidewalk chunk.
I would think so. Yeah. We can either kind of attach it to the mesh, or we can, if we really want to dive into it, we can look at how it's working.
Oh, the nodes.
Add more nodes.
I have not dived into the node system in Blender yet. I know how powerful it is. But if you want to break your brain, you go ahead. This is going to be the thing we use for at least this next stage.
I don't know if I'll do that, but maybe if we ever end up hiring a junior artist, we can be like,
this is what you learn.
Learn geometry nodes in Blender.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll say recreate this tool first, right?
Yeah.
Cover Studio Moonland. Hello. If you need real, free, and high-quality service to increase... hey, guys, we got our first advertiser. That means we're winning, right? Increase your viewers. Get stream details and top streams. Get ready to use it. Thanks. That's awesome. Thanks. But we are okay for now. Smiley face. Yeah, we're good for now, guys. We want to grow as organically as possible because, like, we just feel it's better. We've talked to Daniela. She's in charge of our marketing and social media stuff, and we want to make sure that you guys, the fans grow. It's more important to us. We're only just starting out with our social media too. Next week is website week. Stay tuned. I want to launch it even if it's not quite ready. It's totally ready. I think we could launch it now and it would be good for you guys. But that'll be the base place that you can check out all our social medias, check out all our updates. We're going to have somewhat of like a weekly update. We got a podcast coming out, you guys. I was on it this week. That's also cool. I forgot to mention I was on a podcast this week. We talked about what I do with Moonland and what Moonland is about. So you guys should check that out. Daniela's the host, and it's just a lovely little short half-hour podcast. As for everything else going on here, what is it? We're looking at 2:20 from my time.
Here, can we do a poll? Which Moonland do you like better, the text-generated one or the one that I modeled?
I think the one you modeled. I think we could... I kind of like the M that's from the text because it has like an up part so that you can have like in that area you could have like some... like a little bench area, I like a courtyard. Bam, thank you. I like that, but I like your O's. I like your N and L. Yours is thicker, it's nicer. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and your D's cooler too. Yeah, change your M. Change your M.
In the future, if I do this, I'd have to just model out the planes first, I think, and then
100%.
add the buildings. But for the sake of the stream, it looks cooler to like pull out the buildings.
I think you could do the M from our logo and leave the text, rest of your text, that text, and the M could have like a shopping center at the bottom. Like it could be almost like we could customize it more after the fact.
Yeah.
And then the apartments could be all the rest of the Moonland. It'd be like the Moonland district. What do you guys think, chat? I'm just really mumbling. We're coming up with it on the fly. Oh yeah, Moonland. Quantum Chris. Definitely. Website coming soon. And we also have our first It's hard to announce it because we haven't announced it. But we do have a series of the first ever Moonland NFTs coming out. But those are for the top secret stream. So we'll debut those in the next little while. But it's actually just characters created with our character creator. So we've used our character creator to come up with over 10,000 different combinations of our characters. And they're going to be available to you guys. And I think the first few will actually be the first people to play. So the first people that mint are the first people that get to play Moonland 2. So stay tuned. That's going to be really cool. But there's a lot more information about that because we've been wanting to concentrate on the game. I guess the stream's pretty open. So it's like you can talk about your philosophy of things. One thing I really find interesting is in the NFT world, it's compared a lot to baseball cards. Now, baseball cards have baseball behind them. So it doesn't make sense to make NFTs a lot of the time that don't do anything. So we wanted to make sure they do something first. And that's what we're planning. That's why we're building this game. We want to give you something to play. So it's not just a piece of digital paper that you put in a digital drawer, and forget about. You can actually use it to play. So stay tuned. A long time in the future, if you're one of the early holders of our first collection, it'll actually create a character in our game. We built the character creator in Unity for the web, but we are going to rebuild it in Unreal. Brandon's like, I got headaches already.
No, I'm watching signals move through Blueprint.
Oh, really? Cool. Let me go to you, just for a second. We haven't seen Brandon's stuff. So, we're doing both C++ and Blueprint. So this is Brandon's. Is this the networking Blueprint? Oh no, you're just. Oh,
yes.
Here we go.
So I'm gonna run this real quick.
Okay.
And this is gonna look like a lot of gibberish, but if I'm gonna highlight this part. And then I'm gonna go back here. What I noticed is, I think what's happening is that it creates a session, but it doesn't delete the session when we leave that room, and then it doesn't know where to go.
Yeah.
So watch, when I go through there, and it tries to run everything, it says creating session, but it says cannot create a session once already existing. So, I'm gonna have to find out exactly where that is falling.
You will.
But
you know it's working. We saw it today on the stream. We're going to cut that apart and we're going to show it. Can you show them it playing here? Oh, yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, not the game playing, but yeah, the blueprint. So, blueprint is just code, like we've talked about before. It's snippets of code that you can stick together in different ways. It's node-based programming. And he's able to actually preview his code running and see where things fuck up, I guess. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's very interesting, you guys. I'm so happy all 140-ish of you are here. I'm so surprised. It's like I can't imagine still talking to a room of that many people. So it's wonderful. I'm behind a computer and I don't see any of you. But I like to interact with you guys. You guys are awesome. Like Fally 007. It's not 00, but I'll just call you that. You said organic shapes are more inviting. Yes, of course. And that's... I actually, I haven't even brought this up to the rest of the team yet. I had a dream. I think I've been staring. Okay, this is kind of weird. But I had a dream about the blue rocks. But they weren't, like, no matter what, when I looked at them. I think it's because, you know what, Unreal, when you, like, rotate one, the virtual texturing thing, or the whatever the procedural texturing stuff, it, like, rotates, but then it doesn't with the camera. Every time I moved my head, the rocks were, like, doing that in there. It was really bizarre. I was like, I think I've been staring at rocks too much. But what I had a dream about was a giant crack where there was actually like a big green cactus. And I was like, what? I woke up and I was like, okay, one, I realized we can make nanite cracks in the ground that, like, you know, they're just like, they come out, right? Like, so like the moon exploded. In the history of Moonland, the moon got cracked. Basically, big chunks of it flew out. Now it's a big, hyperbolic, time-traveling, maniac, crazy world. And I thought, why don't, like, we're putting isopods, so why don't we put, like, we look for the ocean for inspiration for plants from Moonland. So in my theory is the creatures and plants come from the center because the center was really hot at one point. And when it cracked open, it cooled down, so they're all looking for heat and heat sources. And maybe the plants are too. They're trying to find their way out. So we could have big green chunks of seaweed, you know? And we don't need to make them nanite. We can make them translucent, which would be so cool. And they could even be rigged to just kind of like billow a tiny bit. And cacti that have like moon craters or holes instead, you know, like something like that. I just thought, you know, it'd be really cool to add that to our world. And why not? Like, we're already making the moon giant blue cheese, so. So expect me to be bugging Matt for some moon cactus pitches.
Yeah.
I don't want to go as far as moon grass. Oh, thanks, guys. Someone said, best episode yet. Pastor King on gaming industry. Effective dreams. yeah, I do have effective dreams. I once drew a comic that is somewhere on the internet. I used to draw a lot of webcomics back when I could draw better. And there was a time when you'd draw on paper, you'd scan it in, and you'd spend hours tracing over in like early Photoshop or Corel Paint, whatever came with your computer. And then you'd fill in, and then you'd spend hours like painting it to make it look cool. And I did that a lot. But I got stuck with this comic idea. And I just couldn't figure it out. And I didn't really understand the hero saga, the hero's journey, you know. I hadn't fully delved into that. But I did just recently buy a comic by Scott. Let me just do this. What is his name? It's called Understanding Comics. Understanding Comics by Scott McCloud. It's a wonderful book. I lent it to a friend of mine, and it's since gone missing. But Understanding Comics by Scott McCloud is something you guys should all check out if you're ever interested in stories, because he really dissects stories. He goes back to the Egyptian days of comics, even for comic relief, and goes through the entire history of comics and tells you why everything is the way it is. I read that, fell asleep, dreamed I had finished the comic, so it was like a 4-5 paneler, and I had done the first 3. I couldn't figure out the next one, and then I finished it. I knew how it all ended. And when I woke up, it was about a guy that like rides on a fridge, and these like big robotic arms are chasing him. And the 4th panel, it was like perfectly breaking the 4th wall, and all the tentacles came out from every other panel from behind to go into the 4th panel, and it just made it so perfect. But again, dreams are things you should use as tools. If you can import a bunch of data into your head and free it from your conscience, you can let your brain process that data better than you ever will. Whether that's some kind of controller in another dimension, or if it's like a bunch of organic mud just trying to stay together. That's your guys' choice.
I think I got it.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
We have Day Racer again saying, again, too late for turkey. When will postpone my sleep to watch till the end?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess we should end soon. We've just been streaming Brandon here.
Yeah.
He's been working.
Do you want to talk at all a little bit about maybe we would add some streams to
Oh, yeah. So we're thinking, you guys, of doing a couple more streams during the week. So Brandon can take one over, Alicia can take one over, and maybe the Friday streams will be more of a catch you up on the daily stuff, maybe a little shorter on Fridays. And we're going to also get our concept artists involved to do some live drawing. I know you guys would like to see some live drawing of some of the like, you'll literally be seeing real-time Moonland concept art, which is kind of cool, actually. You know, the world is going the real-time way. What do you guys think?
I got it. I got it.
And so I think that's awesome, and I think I can do some streams that are maybe a little earlier in the day for anybody
Yeah.
watching. It still won't be super early, but earlier enough that it won't be way past your guys' bedtime, hopefully.
Yeah, in Turkey. It's okay. Yep. You guys remember, you can always rewatch them, but I know you love to be live, and I love you guys here.
Yep.
Oh, we dropped down to only 14 viewers.
Yeah, I saw that, too.
Huh. Did I swear too much?
I think it was my code.
Oh
Code was
no.
boring.
Yeah. Well, all right. Well, I guess we'll just end it there. Brandon did get it working.
Yeah, I did.
But you're gonna have to repackage the client, right?
Yes.
Okay,
I
so
can do that.
we'll do that for next week, you guys. Next week, and we'll put it in the frickin'. You know, be cool. What if we could get an isopod next week and we could have them running around? But no, we'll get our multiplayer in the crater next week. So next week, I'm gonna be working on getting all those rocks you guys saw earlier today. Oh, 11. We really just dropped off, eh?
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe all your dream talk scared everybody away.
I could imagine that's true. Yeah. Oh, what is this crazy ginger talking about? It's all good. We did get a lot of followers though, so that's fine. All right, guys, we're just gonna end it there. We love you, and we'll see you next week. Oh, someone's asking, is that Moonland City? Oh, I guess there's people that have come here that didn't see it before. Just zoom out real quick and show them again. She's been building the Moonland City. Yeah. We were trying different ways to do the font and stuff, so she's really aced it. Yeah, cool guys. Yeah, so I will see you all next week. Thanks for tuning in to episode 10 of Where is Kieran's Mouse? And episode 10 of the secret development streams for Moonland. A game coming out probably in the next year, and you guys will get to try some of the early mini games pretty quick in the coming months. So stay tuned, stay excited, and thanks for joining, Moonlanders.